Okay, I got one more story for you. I call this one Idiocy, Tomfoolery, and Slipping into a Warm Bath of Senility when it comes to the president. There's a lot of little funny stories that have happened, unintentionally funny stories, and you buy the president because, he's a moron. And this is going to be your dessert for the show. So let's take a look see at what we got here. We got let's see. Let's start with this one. Donald Trump talking about drug prices. We're gonna get them so low like you've never seen before, folks. The most unbelievable. But by the way, Don, you're looking a little bald there on top, man. Those 27 hairs are not stretching over that little bald spot. Just pointing that out for funsies. He's got cotton candy hair, man. Anyway, let's have a listen.
We're going to get the drug prices down, not 30 or 40%, which would be great, not 50 or 60. No, we're going to get them down 1,000%.
1,000%, folks. That's right. We're going to give you drugs for free, and then we're going to pay you to take them, because that's how math works.
600%, 500%, 1,500%.
I'm just throwing out
Numbers that are not even thought to be achievable.
Because they're not. That's not how math works, you dippy. You dumb shit. You cannot make... I don't have to explain this to you because if you're listening to me, then you're probably a sentient human being and you know how to do math. And you cannot decrease the value of something 1,000%. That's not how math works.
I've used a certain talent that I have and convinced the drug companies that you have no choice. The drug companies were selling drugs, same company.
Oh, by the way, all of those drugs, those 10 drugs that Joe Biden worked so hard to get the prices down on, Donald Trump reversed that when he first took office. So, yeah, man, he's working real hard to get those prices down. 1,500, 2,000, 4,700%. I've got all the numbers. It's called a brain. And up there and many other things. From the standpoint of brain, nobody knows book like me.
Europe and other places, based on what Europe told them to sell them at. And they said, let America pick up the difference, and I wouldn't let it happen. So I invoked what's called a favored nations provision so that we will pay the same price as the lowest nation.
That's why we're going to jack up all the prices in Europe. So when I bring down the prices here, which I'm not really going to do because I don't know how math works, I'm going to jack up their prices so we can say, see, look, we're all paying the same thing. Yeah, man, that's how it works. That's just genius. Donald Trump paid a visit to the Fed chair. Now, Donald Trump is kind of pissed off at his Fed chair, Jerome Powell, which he put in office in his first term. And, he'll I don't even know why. Who put him in office? Whoever put him in was a complete moron. Joe Biden didn't get rid of him. But Donald Trump wants to because the interest rates are high. Mostly because we are teetering on a recession. We've been teetering on a recession for a while. For the common man, the recession has been here for years. But, the stock market is good, so rich people are happy. But everybody else is kind of going through a recession. Anyway, the interest rates are high because of all of the tariffs and the economic, volatility that these tariffs have, put into effect. And Jerome Powell is not lowering the interest rates because that would surely put us into a recession. I mean, immediately put us in a recession. So Donald Trump is mad he's not lowering it, but there's a reason why he's not lowering the interest rates. Anyway, this is a then and now video, which is always fun to watch because Donald Trump has memory issues. If I can get it to play.
He's a terrible Fed chair. I was surprised he was appointed. I was surprised, frankly, that Biden put him in and extended him. It is my...
I mean, he's right there, man. It's right there. Who is the dumbass that put him in the chair? We ought to take him out back and beat him with a stick.
Pleasure and my honor to announce my nomination of Jerome Powell to be the next chairman of the Federal Reserve. Congratulations. He's a terrible Fed chair. I was surprised he was appointed. I was surprised, frankly, that Biden put him in and extended him. It is my
Anyway, just that's just a cutie. I love it. I love it. Donald Trump, unintentionally funny all the time. Anyway, here's a little bit more funny. So, Donald Trump, like I said, he's mad at Jerome Powell and he's looking for any excuse to get him out of there because he won't lower the interest rate. So Donald Trump thinks he's got a good one, man. He thinks he's got him, dead to rights, about the construction or the reconstruction of the Federal Reserve. Obviously, you're looking at the picture here. They're both wearing construction hats, and it obviously looks like construction. What's going on is that building was filled to the brim with asbestos. And if you're not familiar with asbestos, it's not good. It is pretty carcinogenic, and cancer runs rampant when you are breathing this shit in. So they have had to gut the walls and take out all the asbestos. And of course, you need very special handlers to be able to get rid of that. They have to wear like the full suits and what have you, so they don't get cancer by removing it. It's basically a toxic waste dump. And Donald Trump thinks that they are spending way too much money, so he thinks that this is going to be a good excuse to get him out of there. And then Donald Trump shows up there, he's standing beside Jerome Powell, and he thinks that he's got him. And in real time, you're going to watch Jerome Powell. Look, I don't really know the guy very well, but watching him, anyway, just watch. It's funny. It's funny.
It's a tough construction job. They're building basements where they didn't exist or expanding them, and a lot of very expensive work. There's no question about it. And
it's a very manly tie I'm wearing. Tough guys wear pink and makeup, and they spend 3 hours combing their hair because men are tough.
Has been with me for a long time, and you're in charge of the committee.
Indeed, one of the reasons why we wanted
nice
to see
pink
it
tie
was
too.
The overruns of the expenses. Wanted to
there's an overrun of expenses, huh? Yeah, man. The Fed, man, they're going willy nilly, man. They broke the piggy bank. They're spending way too much money getting rid of this asbestos. We got to get rid of Jerome Powell.
Why?
Yeah. So we're taking a look, and it looks like it's about 3.1 billion. It went up a little bit.
He's like, no. Look at him shake his head.
So
no.
the 2.7 is now 3.1.
I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, it just came out.
Oh, I got paper right here, buddy. I got the paper.
I haven't heard that from anybody at the Fed.
Yeah, it just came out.
Oh, I got you here, buddy. Got you right here on this paper.
About 3.1 as well.
3.1.
3.1.
This came from us.
Yes. I don't know who does that.
You're including the Martin renovation. You just added.
Our entire capital.
Yeah, you just added in a third building. Is what that is. That's a third building,
Well,
including
no,
the
but
Martin building.
it's a building that's being built.
No, it was built 5 years ago.
It was built 5 years ago, dog. You approved it. Look at this dumbass. Look at this dumbass right there. Look at the look on his face. You thought you had him. All this guy had to do was pull out his fucking readers and just go down the paragraph and go, no, man, you're including this extra building here. You're adding shit that's already been paid for.
Martin 5 years ago.
It's part of the overall work.
But it's
So,
not new.
It's not new, dog.
So we're going to take a look.
We're going to take a
We're
look.
going to see what's happening.
He just told you what's happening, man. You just got busted because you a dumbass.
And it's got a long way. Do you expect any more additional cost overruns?
Don't expect them. We're ready for him.
Yeah, there's no cost overrun. Any more cost overruns implying that there are some? No, man. He just read the fucking document to you. Obviously, you didn't read it. Somebody handed it to you. You folded it up and you stuck it in your pocket thinking that you were going to pull out the ace in the hole, man. You didn't have no ace in the hole. The only thing in the hole is your fucking brain.
We have a little bit of a reserve that we may use, but no, we don't. We expect to be finished in 2027.
On schedule.
We're well along, as you can see.
Nice to take these off every once in a while when we're not under too much danger.
What the fuck was that? Oh, all right, come on. What the? Oh, man, the Fed chair. He's fun, man. Yeah, man, actually take your hat off so we can see what a full head of hair looks like as opposed to a comb-around hairdo of cotton candy hair.
Not under too much danger. So, any questions?
Mr. President, does the issue give you any... As a real estate developer, what would you do with a project manager who would be over budget?
Generally speaking, what would I do? I'd fire him.
Yeah, well, he's not over budget. He is right on budget and he's right on schedule. And he just showed you up yet again on national television. It's pretty funny. By the way, I just thought this was kind of cute. The GDP, they're talking about the GDP all the time and how great everything is going. Stock market is booming higher than it's ever been before. It's fantastic. The gross domestic product in Q1 is already down 0.5 percentage point. The second closest thing to that was right in the middle of COVID. Now, these are the projections, but, just judging by what it looked like during Biden, not great, but better than what we're looking at now. So if that's the projections, that's the positive outlook, and not looking too good there, dog. Not looking too good at all. Anyway, just felt like showing that to you. Thought that was interesting. So Donald Trump's on vacation. And, he's been working hard. There's no pressing issues going on in America. Nothing at all. We got Texas with the flood. We got many great things and terrible things like the flood. Why are we talking about Epstein? Yeah, why are we talking about no due process for people? Why are we talking about Iran? Why are we talking about Israel and Gaza? This is terrible. It's terrible. And the stock market's wonderful and things and such and what have you. And like nobody's ever seen before. Anyway, he's been working really hard. He's tired, man. He wants to go play golf as if he never plays golf. Every time Donald Trump goes to play golf, it costs the American taxpayer $10 million to put his fat ass on a plane. I wonder if he's still on Air Force One or is he on his new golden $400 million jet that he got from Qatar. He took the jet. He took it. Let's not forget that. He took the jet. But $10 million every time they had to load his fat ass on a plane, take his ass to a goddamn golf course, and all the security that's involved. And, of course, they stay at his little doral where we have to house all of the security and all of the people of the White House that go with him, spend all that money every time he goes and plays golf. So every time Donald Trump decides to leave town on vacation, we got to pay for it. So I think as a taxpayer, I get to talk about it. Anyway, he's in Scotland, another place where he's got a golf course, and there's a bunch of wind turbines out in the water off the coast that really piss him off because it ruins his view at the golf course. Anyway, people in Scotland, not big fans of old Don. Not big fans. They had a nice little protest ready for him when he showed up.
Of Ukraine's cities, civilian populations and infrastructure.
Let's see. Where's the volume on this damn thing? Hold on for a second. Yeah, there we go.
Fossil fuels go unfettered. We expected he would withdraw from treaties. To meet with Donald Trump is nothing short of appeasement.
First of all,
I'm loving the signs. I love the Palestinian flag in the background too. At least there's some solidarity in other countries, not here, but in other countries.
have to be absolutely clear what is involved in this. Let Putin off the
Stop Trump, free Gaza.
by watering down its terms and granting him yet another 50-day divergence between the fight of Ukraine.
Democracy dies when we stay silent. Wasn't that a theme for the Washington Post, who snatched away their endorsement from Kamala Harris? Democracy dies in darkness. Was that what it was? Or was that CNN? I can't remember.
And its people for the preservation of their right to self-determination and for their...
Trump not welcome, you know, in her Handmaid's Tale outfit. Oh, I'm loving the creativity. No to Trump. I heard that Donald Trump, when he, you know, was being protested at the golf course, he had like speakers, musical speakers attached to his golf cart. So, you know, when he went past the protesters, he cranks up the music so he feels better about himself. He doesn't have to hear them yelling and screaming at him. Because he's a big tough guy. Don's big tough guy.
Ukraine is fighting for us all. Ukraine is about the thieves.
Not my
Stop
president.
Trump. Thank you.
Fascist, rapist.
Yet again and again and again.
I can't read what that says. Bag of hot air serves a purpose. Sorry, I can't hear your bullshit over her bagpipes. It's pretty good. Anyway, we'll finish it off with this little one right here. Now, look, we all know that Donald Trump is a cheater at golf. This is the one thing that he actually spends most of his time on. He doesn't love his kids. His wife won't have anything to do with him. He does not have a whole lot of friends. You know, he's a bad dude, man. He's a bad dude. But one of the things that he spends most of his time on is golf. So if it's anything that he could possibly be good at, it would be golf. But he's a notorious cheater. And, you know, report after report, years and years of people saying that he's a cheater. Caddies coming out. People he's played against said he's just so brazen a cheater. It's just so blatantly obvious. It's like the judge in Caddyshack, you know, just cheating his fucking ass off, you know. But anyway, they caught him dead to fucking rights in this video, and it is pretty funny. Check out this guy in red right here. Whoops, there's a golf ball. What was that white thing? Hold on. What was that white thing? Whoopsie, there it goes. Whoopsie. And then Donald Trump gets out there. He's like, yeah, I'll hit that ball. That was my shot. Yeah. I mean, his caddies know him so goddamn well that they just go ahead and preemptively cheat for him because they know that that's what he wants anyway. I mean, who knows where his actual ball lies? You know, he doesn't have any between his legs, but, you know, as far as golf balls go, who knows where that other one went? But, you know, let's just take a look at it again just for funsies. Whoopsie! There it is. I can hear the Benny Hill music playing. Da 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 da. Yeah, that's my shot right there, folks. I'm going to hit that one. Anyway, Donald Trump. Man, he is the bestest president we've ever had. He's amazing. He's tremendous. He's terrific, folks. The best president like none we've ever seen before. From the standpoint of presidenting, I am the best president of all time. I have the best hair, the best makeup, the best lips. Don't you see him? I stick him out all the time. I'm like a 14-year-old girl taking a selfie. Check me out. Look at my tits. I'm amazing. President Ozempic right here. Don't get too close. You might see all the pockmarks in my face from years and years of foundation that I slather on with a spatula. Oh, sorry, folks. I could do that all day. You know, he's a horrible human, and this is it's my comfort food. It's my comfy blanket. You know, making fun of the president is one of my favorite things. And I hope that you enjoy it too, because I'm going to keep doing it. I'm not going to stop. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but I'm really not sorry. I told you I'm the best. Nobody knows it. Like anything that we've ever seen before. It's tremendous. I wear a gold tie, a pink tie, a red tie, all the way down to my knees to cover up my big fat belly. My wife hates me. Where is Melania, by the way? Hey, this whole Epstein thing, you could clear up some shit. You could come out and say, hey, you met him on the Lolita Express. You know, everybody already knows it anyway. You can just come out there. He's my husband. I don't like him, you know, but I have to stay married to him because we have the prenup. And I want to make sure that Barron grows up to be big and strong and have all of the things that he wants so he can be the 49th president of the United States. That way I can be in the White House and be the president's mother. Anyway, that's the show for the day, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I hope I enlightened you a little bit. And if you wouldn't mind, and I would appreciate it if you did, liking and subscribing, I will sing your praises. I will dance at your wedding or whatever you like me to do, as long as it's legal. And I will talk to you next time. You have a wonderful day, okay? Bye-bye. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like and subscribe. Keep rocking.